Hey, welcome back to our channel.
Hello.
Hey, so we're here today to talk to you guys about South by Southwest. I moved here, 2 years ago? I've been here every year since.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Why? Well, because it has music, movies, television, and a lot of freebies. Love the freebies. So South by Southwest it's basically a 10-day festival of the arts. So there's also writing, technology, film, movies, expanded to all kinds of different facets, games.
It kind of covers the gamut. So it starts one weekend, and then it goes through the week, and then the following weekend. So it starts with a certain sort of genre of the arts, and then it kind of covers all by the end of the following weekend.
Yeah, so it's really a neat festival. Covers everything cool, everything hip, I guess, right now. Very expensive to go to. But before that, so the first weekend is media. It's basically film, television, movies, and that kind of stuff. But then the second weekend is mostly music. But in between there's different various things. There's the gaming expo and all that stuff too. But one of the things that major drawbacks but people don't go is it's very expensive.
People come here from all over the place for this. So people really just descend upon the city for this entire time. So those that buy the badges that cost hundreds of dollars, they come from all over the country. So
over the world.
Well, yeah. If you're planning to come, you need to book early. And there won't be hotel rooms, and so if you have someone with even a general vicinity of Austin, you need to stay with them versus trying to book a hotel.
Even San Antonio is not too far for this because the prices get so inflated during South by Southwest, and places to stay. People run out their apartments and leave, make money for the year doing that. Between that and ACL Live.
Formula One. Those are the three big ones. Yeah,
that's right. So the first thing I want to tell you is you do not, I repeat, do not need to buy a pass. Passes are basically from $100 up to like $1,000 literally to go to all the events. So what they don't tell you, and what no one really knows about when they talk about things online, is you can actually go in all the music venues if you pay just the cover charge to each individual event. So like we went last year, we liked all the weird stuff, world music. So I went and saw a couple bands from like Pakistan and Pakistani music. So there's at the Russia House, which is a restaurant here in town, downtown Austin.
The restaurant in the back, the front's a bar.
Front's a bar and kind of concert venue. But we paid, I think, well actually what we did that is we actually had dinner first and we just stayed and watched the stuff. But
so you got out of the cover charge.
Yeah, so you can go each individual event, and if it's space available, if they put priority to the people that have a pass, but if they don't, it's not full, you can charge a cover charge like $10, $15, wherever the actual venue wants to charge that night, you can get in. So $10 cover charge, you're in, see the music you want. The popular events, they do sell out, and so you won't be able to get in per se. But if you like the more eclectic, off-the-wall stuff, the smaller bands, definitely have no time or no trouble getting in. So that's one of the cool things about that too. So. And
they have a lot of. He's a genius with finding all the things that are free and everything for us to do that doesn't require any money. So for the first weekend for the movies, last year we were actually able to go to a movie premiere for free. It was Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates with Zac Efron and Anna Kendrick.
So we're here to see, I don't know. David and Mike Need Wedding Dates. It's starring Anna Kendrick, Zac Efron, Adam Devine, Aubrey Plaza. All four people you've probably seen on the motion picture screen. Right now, today we're going to see Anna Kendrick and Adam Devine. They're both going to be here with this premiere secret screening of their new movie coming out in the summer. It's secret. It's actually not even done yet. They're showing it to us, but Anna Kendrick and Devine are supposed to be here. They're going to give us free wedding cake because I guess the theme. They need wedding dates.
It's a wedding date.
Yeah, so they need their free wedding cake and open bar. South by Southwest. This is awesome. Everywhere you go is free something. But afterwards, we got
into the Funny or Die party,
which is the primo part. One of the primo parties.
The party.
It's serious, guys, because our good friend and co-star Zachary Efron. Couldn't be here, and yeah, he couldn't.
And so from there, though, we got to drink for free
open
at
bar
the Funny or Die party. Didn't have to pay because we came from the premiere, so we didn't pay anything for any of that, and we got free drinks the whole time, snacks, like. It was amazing.
But then while we were there, just hanging out, I was sitting there drinking, looked over, Hannibal Buress was there. Got a picture of him, really chill dude. A couple of YouTube vloggers actually.
I got to see Mamrie Hart. I was really excited.
She was there too. So you never know who you're gonna run into at this place, and you're guaranteed almost to meet famous people and get pictures with them. So if you want to like get pictures for your Facebook and all that stuff, definitely a place to do it at South by Southwest because you rub elbows with all kinds of people. So.
The year before, 2015, actually it was not Jimmy Fallon. It's Jimmy Kimmel was here doing his show for a week, and he had Brad Paisley on, and we went to dinner. He got us free seats to go in to see the taping, and so then we went and to dinner down the street afterward, and Brad Paisley was there with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, so
we basically got to have dinner with them. They were on a table over. It was like our table, but and then got a picture. So I mean, you never know who you're gonna bump into because so many people come into Austin for this every year.
So you don't need a pass, but you can get free passes. Now, the first year that they're doing this, it's actually they're gonna charge for the Gaming Expo.
They did last year.
Yeah, the last couple of years that's been free. Now they're charging.
It's $20, so it's not super expensive.
I'm not sure if it's worth it per se, but if you're a big gamer, I mean, it's worth the price of admission because you get free stuff, get to see all the latest and greatest video games and stuff like that.
It's huge. Last year they had that virtual reality setup that's now on the market. They had it set up where you could see it, but the lines were out of control.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy. But with that, let's see, if you get a free pass, if they're doing the same like they did the last couple of years, you can also go to the Music Expo. It has all the latest music technology, audio-visual equipment and things, and music equipment, which that's pretty neat to see. And also a couple of art venues as well. You can go to, which is a lot of fun. So if you want to get into watch a band, you pay the cover venue, and if it's full, if it's not full, you can come in. But the main thing, the other main tip we could tell you is Twitter is your friend. First one we'll put up is Funny or Die. Funny or Die has live updates of everything, as well as Cheat Sheet ATX. That's another one that we like to follow. They have occasional updates as well. And then anything South by Southwest or SXSW 2017 Austin. That's another one you can follow for the hashtag. There's also a person that's at that Twitter. And then the other one we like to look at a lot, that we look at all the time, is RSVPster, and that's another one that we like. But the two free ones that I like the best are free food and drinks. So there's the one guy that goes around at the free noms, and he has updates. He walks around, looks for free food, free drinks. If you're paying for a food or drink at South by Southwest, you're doing it wrong because everywhere you go is open bar. Everywhere you go is free samples. People are walking down the street, passing out their candy bar, their new this or that. We tried all kinds of new stuff. We tried the new Pepsi last year. I got free sunglasses and a koozie.
We got like 12 bottles of free Monster, like the big cans.
Don't pay for Monster. Just wait for the truck to show up. They'll bring it to you. I'd walk around all day with a backpack full of Monster, but I didn't care. I had a week's supply. Don't drink that often. But also, so the free noms, and then also Open Bar ATX. That's another one that is a really good place to go. So they have 5 updates. Not only that, if you just check out the feed, they'll post stuff and everybody else posts, and so you'll know who was where to go get stuff to eat. So in a lot of venues you have to RSVP ahead of time. So make sure you go online to this website right here and do the RSVP thing because it's really important to do that. Not even if you're gonna go. If you think you might go or might not even go, just sign for everything so your name's on the list because they want your email address and that's your password to get in basically.
Yeah, and so once you actually get there, some of those free things, they go through the line and first come, first serve. So if you sign up and you end up finding something cooler or different that you want to go do it because there will be somebody that'll take your spot and you'll be fine. That's right.
So with that said about the signing up for RSVP things, make a fake email. Don't use your actual email address to do it. So create like Jimmy South by Southwest at gmail.com or something because they're gonna flood your email with so many different messages.
And it continues. And so if you just want to use that email once a year, that's the way to do it.
Okay, so another tip we can give you is about, I guess, don't be bashful. Don't be afraid to ask if you can get in places that you wouldn't think you'd be able to get into normally. For example, my buddy Eric and I went on a Friday, happened to go by Stubbs Barbecue, and Spin Magazine had their big event there, which is long since sold out. And we thought we'd go by and look and see. Well, we saw people were getting in, and we said, oh, okay, well, maybe we can get in. So we went in, and we just missed one of the big venues that we wanted to go see, one of the bands. I can't remember the name of the band, it doesn't really matter right now, but got in, this open bar there, got to see a band called Churches, and they also had free cigars that you could get, and then they had free food, everything was free. We got to see the last band, which is kind of cool. We just happened just to walk by, so it happens all the time. Walked across the street, and Comedy Central had their thing going. Went in there, had and the next day we had breakfast tacos and free beer all morning. So we walked there, then got out, walked around a little bit more, looked at different venues, and then we just kept going. It was just so much fun. So
last year they had the Spotify house, was a really big deal.
Oh yeah.
For everyone, and they had a lot of free stuff going on there. And
they had a whole cantina, so they had like a whole wall full of stuff. You can go pick 5 things off the wall: organic beef jerky and this and that, just everything you can get, absolutely free. They give you like 6 free drink tickets when you walk in, but the line was long. So one of the things you have to also offset that is just prepared to wait in line, because you're gonna have to wait in line for here or there, but that's worth the price. Yeah, it's just the way it's gonna work, because everywhere is gonna be like that. It's gonna be busy.
And a lot of these places understand that the number of people that come in for this are huge. And so that's why some of these things are free and they give you all the swag, because that's the best way for them to market and advertise some of this stuff, is that you take it and then you continue researching and using it from there. So the other thing is Rachael Ray was here last year. And
she's here every year.
Well, yeah, but last year she had a big tasting at Stubbs. It was outside in the outdoor part of Stubbs, and the line for that was out of control. So if she comes back this year, I haven't seen yet if she's coming, but if she comes back this year, you need to show up literally hours early, because it was around
7 in the morning for
several blocks of the city to get in.
Why? Because they have really big acts all day.
And
they
good
have
food.
Awesome food. Obviously, it's Rachael Ray, so definitely worth it waiting. Well, it depends on what your version,
what's important to you.
What you value, but that was really good. So if you like crowds, definitely don't come to Austin at that time, because it's going to be horrible anywhere you go.
No.
Another thing we can tell you is, well, 1, bring a backpack for all the loot you're going to get, but 2, to hold that bottle of water, because you're going to have to drink all day long, because it gets, even though it's in March, it's still going to be kind of warm, especially if you're from the north like I am. You still get hot and sweaty walking around carrying that backpack. Also, wear comfortable shoes as well, because you do a lot of standing and walking. No sandals. Don't wear sandals. So
definitely bring an extra phone charger. One of the little, the little ones that you can just plug your phone into really quick, because you need to be on Twitter constantly, or any of those social media channels, websites, whatever, all the time. And so your phone is going to fall. It's going to drain. And so you need to definitely bring one of those extra battery packs you can plug your phone into.
But with that said, companies actually bring around chargers, so they advertise. So you look at Twitter, and Twitter will say this. So actually, the last couple of years, Mophie, the charging company, they brought around St. Bernards that had like backpacks full of chargers. So you sit around and charge your phone with St. Bernard and pet them while you're doing that. Really cool. But this is one of the many things. A lot of places that you go to and events you go to have that. So
yeah. Absolutely. And one thing I think is really important for some ladies out there that may or may not be interested in this kind of scene, understand there's going to be a lot of crowds, there's going to be a lot of pushing, there's going to be a lot of people, but if you're uncomfortable with any kind of, I would say, drug use, or people around you intoxicated, or you know, pot, or if any of those smells or sights or environments bother you, don't come. Because you walk down 6th Street and that's all you see, all you smell, and that's all that's there. So just prepare yourselves for that. If you're on the fence about being uncomfortable in those situations, this is not the festival for you.
It's such a fun atmosphere.
It's crazy, but just prepare yourself.
It's fun to people watch, but also just to see what kind of things are going on. So everybody there, since it's South by Southwest, everybody's trying to get noticed, trying to get their stuff plugged. Between both of us, I think we got 12 mixtapes or demo tapes from various hip hop artists. They'll say, "Hey, check out my CD." Like, I don't look like the demographic. I don't think that he listens to hip hop, but
there was actually a couple that weren't bad.
Yeah,
we listened to them in the car, and there's a couple that weren't bad.
Yeah, my sister's husband that likes hip hop. He might throw them away. Who knows? But yeah, it's kind of fun just to get that stuff, and I get home and listen to them all, because it's kind of fun just to see what the people had. So
yeah, and you have random people out just playing music. Last year, there's a guy on the drums that was just insane. He just parked himself out in front of 6th, and he just was going at it. It's cool to see some of that kind of raw talent around.
So what we want to tell you is, there's no shame in wearing earplugs. All those venues are loud. You can get the ones that kind of are invisible, so you can't really be that person being too old. You know, that's too old to wear the earplugs. But do anyway.
If you do it all day for 2 weekends or whatever it is you're going, your ears do hurt, you know. I mean, one concert's not a big deal, but concerts all day long, it starts to hurt. So I have no shame in my earplugs. I do bring some.
Now I'm getting older, I'm kind of realizing that my hearing is going. I mean, I've been a firefighter for 12 years, worked on airplanes and John Jets, and I'm also been a drummer since I was 8 years old. So definitely no shame in wearing earplugs. So that's what I gotta say about that. But so another thing too is if you see a band you like and they see that they're playing at a venue and a time that conflict with another band you want to see, chances are they're going to play again. A lot of the bands play multiple shows in multiple venues, and so one will play at 1 o'clock in the afternoon somewhere, and some will play, same band will play the next day at 9 p.m. So just look out for that. Look if you're the band you want to see, look at their website, look at their Facebook, Twitter updates or feeds to know where they're going to be playing, because it gets kind of confusing. So they'll play, most bands that play at South by sanctioned events will also play at other places throughout the week. This won't be a South by Southwest sanctions. They want to make money too.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of fun. Things we also want to tell you about food is it is expensive.
Yeah.
If you're paying for food, you want to make sure that you maybe pack something with you as a snack until you find something cheaper. We have a place we like to go to here in Austin called Cilantro. And they have it's a Korean Mexican fusion restaurant, kind of a really cool mix.
Food truck. They started as a food truck, and now they have a brick and mortar.
So what was $7 there for we get kimchi fries. They're topped with they're so good. But at South by Southwest, the food truck has it for like $12.
It's $12.
Yeah, at least $12. So for some fries.
People pay for it. You know,
there's a line out the door because it's really good, but
they're good.
It's just expensive.
Prepare for like carnival prices or like theme parks. What you pay when you go to those kind of places, that's what you're going to pay for everything, even if you don't normally.
Yeah, so those are our tips and tricks for South by.
I do have one thing I forgot about. So if you're one of those people that really wants a badge and you couldn't afford a badge or you couldn't get your hands on one or whatever, pay attention to some of those Twitter people that we told you, because the last 2 years they had scavenger hunts where they would post on Twitter and be like, there are 2 all-access passes at this location, and they would just send a picture. So you have to know Austin, you have to know where that picture is from, and you have to get there before somebody else, and they'll have them wrapped up. Like they'll be on a pole behind a few of the like banners and flyers people put out, or they'll be underneath of something. So pay attention to that. So if you want want to get your hands on some passes, that's a really good way to try to compete and get some.
Yeah, a lot of giveaways throughout the week. So make sure I'm telling you, Twitter is your friend. I never use Twitter at all, but I have one just for South by events because there's so much stuff going on. You always have to constantly refreshing it. And make sure you have your charger and all that good stuff.
That's why we have the Chubby&AWAY Twitter, and Jimmy doesn't have the separate social media links in our description bar like I do because he doesn't do that stuff. So only during South by can you get any kind of attention on Twitter from Jimmy. So, but it's a lot of fun. So if you are even remotely interested, you should definitely come and check it out. Try the free stuff one year, and then if you want to try to pay and get a badge the year later, then go for it. But for us, we don't want to spend the money. And it's not. I don't think it's really worth it because the stuff you want to see and do. I mean, don't have to necessarily go to it. I mean, like Will Ferrell was speaking at South by Southwest, and then he left at the sanctioned event and went over somewhere else and just hung out. Yeah. So you want to go see him, you can go see him somewhere else. You don't have to see him and pay the money to go hear him talk because it'll be on YouTube later and you can watch that kind of stuff. So yeah, so it's fun. Just walk around and check it out. It's a lot of fun. So if you have any tips or tricks for us, put it in our comments down below. Or if you have any questions, we'll help you answer as much as we can since we are living in Austin. Help you provide information and to where to go and what to see and maybe where to stay. Yeah. I'd like to help you out with that. So let us know. Use your Chubby&AWAY hashtag. And if you guys are planning to come, let us know that too because you never know. We may bump into you. So if you see us, say hi. But yeah, let us know if you guys are going to come. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Okay, Operation South by Southwest for free. It's in full effect. In my shoes.